What is up, YouTube? This is 3rd Battalion, half a 8-bit co-op, and I'm doing another PvP video. This was supposed to be a live commentary, but, I got irritated in this video, and we didn't have the kids here this weekend, so they were staying with their grandparents, so I get a little carried away when the kids aren't here, and I got really irritated in this video, and it went from cool PG-13 to the Marine in me came out. I got so irritated, so I was like, you know what, I'll just do a commentary, a post commentary after this. Talk about some things in the game that are irritating me. The reason why I got so irritated, okay, I'm not paying for your account. You can play however you want. However, when you get into something like this, PvP, Huttball is a team-based PvP event, okay? What that means is, the point of Huttball is to get the ball and score points and work together as a team. No one gives a damn if you got 80 killing blows, or if you're doing 1,000,002 damage, or if you got, 56,000 trillion defender points. Nobody cares. That's not the point of this game. It irritates me when I'm playing this game and people just sit in the middle, and at one point, the guy, he grabs the ball from the middle, runs, and he just throws it away. And he turns around and he starts killing. And it irritated me, and I get carried away. I do from time to time. So I'm just gonna talk about some things in the game that should be fixed that aren't. And okay, there's some imbalances in PvP, and just like any game when you play, there's always gonna be imbalances in PvP, because PvP is one of the hardest things to balance, because everybody's gonna feel like their favorite class is either overpowered or underpowered, or oh, this class has an ability that is so unfair, which yes, and unfortunately that's the nature of the beast when it comes to PvP. However, there are some things that are glaringly wrong with PvP. First is the bracket system. Okay, the bracket system, if they do the bracket system properly, that would be easy. That would be a pretty good fix. Okay, here's what I'm saying. You got games like Dark Age of Camelot, fantastic bracket system. Rift, fantastic bracket system. Okay, and you get on this game and it's like, okay, we're gonna just jumble the level 10 players with the level 29 players, regardless, and these players all have all these abilities. And then when you're fresh 30, you're thrown in matches with level 59s who have all but one of their skills, and it is completely unfair. It is so totally unfair to play in those matches, and it's unfun. And for as long as the game has been out, that is something that should have been taken care of for quite some time. Not only that, you have these people coming in at level 55, from prior patch. They have PvP gear. They have a lot of gear with expertise on it. So you're coming in as a fresh 30 with, maybe 1 or 2 pieces of expertise. Like if you get the lightsaber and you get a crystal from one of the cartel packs, you have a little bit of expertise. But these people, they have tons of expertise, and you just go in and you just get your face melted. And I don't know when BioWare, who thought this was fun? Who thought this was like, oh, that's brilliant, let's do that, because that's going to be so cool. It's not fun, it's not shy, it doesn't make you a better PvP player when you go in completely underskilled, under-abilitied, out-geared. It just makes you mad is what it does. And it makes you not want to do PvP anymore. Not only that, that it's coupled with a lot of the class imbalance things. Like, okay, here's the power techs, and of course the Republic's variant, the Guardians. They have this ability where there's a match we have recorded that I will post. It's a Huttball match, and what happened was a power tech kept a group of us. It was 4 of us. We were chasing a power tech, and I believe it was a power tech and a marauder. We were chasing a power tech and a marauder. This power tech kept spamming this ability, and they have something that when they do their flamethrower, it slows you, and there's no diminishing returns on it. So we chased this guy. He managed to slow us all 4 of us the whole time. We couldn't do anything, and the guy scored. We couldn't. We couldn't do anything because we were all slowed, and there was no diminishing returns on this. That is really, really, really irritating. And a lot of classes get like certain abilities, certain defensive cooldowns, defensive breaks. They don't get them when other classes do. And that's another problem, because I tried to roll a shadow, and I got to 16. I was like, I can't do this because I had no kind of offensive abilities. They don't get their stealth ability until 26. Their big, hit from stealth like operatives do. It's terrible, terrible. So not only are you handicapped, your class doesn't even get like its strongest ability until late. I think they get it at level 26. So that's another. I mean, that's really. I walked around and I have like 4 abilities. I was balanced spec, and it was just terrible. I didn't have fun with that, and it's like, why is this game still like this? Why is it in this state? Why are why is the ability table so jacked up for lower level PvP? Why is there no brackets? Why is there not a way to pick what PvP matches you want to join? That is what baffles me the most out of everything. This game has been out for several years now. It's been out for a couple of years. 3, I think that they did their 3-year anniversary. Why is it you still cannot pick the type of PvP match you want to go in? Some people don't like Huttball, and that's fine. The people that want to just stand in the middle and kill a bunch of people, those are the people that just really don't like Huttball because they don't want to have to do anything but, oh, I'm a DPS, I just want a DPS. Or I'm a stealth, I just want to walk around and get solo kills. They don't want to have to, because this makes you, hey, you got to play. Now, this is when I started getting mad in the match. Me and my wife do everything. We score the only points. At the very end, one of the guys gets the ball, and that's why we win. But we score the only points. And my wife got the ball. My wife threw it to me, and we were like, okay, you know what? We're going to play on the ball. We're going to play the objective. Let everybody else do what they're doing. I think we can pull it off on our own. And that's what we did. So we started playing, but I was getting mad because I don't know if you caught it. I'm not sure. I may have missed it already. Where the guy got the ball, and he just chucked it. Just was like, yeah, I'm gonna chuck it. I die right here. That was just I misused my CC break at the wrong time. I knew he was gonna CC me again, and I should have waited a second, but I didn't. Lessons learned. But another thing is, why are some class why is it that I'm a class I wear heavy armor? Why am I so squishy? I understand that I'm not a tank, so I shouldn't have the defense abilities that tanks have, but I'm still in heavy armor. I should be more durable than I am, and I'm not. And I am in, I think, I at 32 or 33, I might have been this level, but we have full, I'm a crafter, so, and as is my wife, so we crafted our gear. We have full purple armorings and stuff like that. So I should be way more powerful, way more durable, way stronger than I am, and I'm not. And this dude's just working me like a part-time job. But oh man, that was horrible. I just anyway. So I just feel I wasn't as the patch made me extremely squishy, and I just not. I love this class. This is my favorite class. The Marine in me likes this class because I like the story behind the trooper, the whole military, your special forces guy. You start off as a regular grunt, you get attached to this unit, you got to go out and prove yourself, and then they hold the whole betrayal thing, and then everybody's like, oh man, you're Havoc Squad. I'm saying what? So and you get much respect because you're having. It's like being a Marine. You got wherever we went. People are like, what? You're a Marine? Oh, that's awesome. We got a lot of respect. So that's why I like this class. This is my favorite class. But I don't play it as much because it just got 3.1 made it unfun. It just made it really unfun. I already had a level 55, but because we had been gone from the game so long, we started over. We started new characters, and we thought it would just be better to start from the beginning, which is what we did. And yeah, it just made it really unfun to play this class because I just didn't feel as viable as I used to be. Not only that, they took away hybrid classes. I really like hybrid classes because I know this way there's a lot of cookie cutter builds, and they were like, oh, this is going to make diversity. And it's not. It really isn't. People are speccing the exact same way, and it just is what it is. They're not changing because it's the best way. At least when they had the other trees, you could do a hybrid spec. All my characters were weird hybrid specs that worked. And they took that away from us. Is this game still fun? Yeah. still having a blast. If it wasn't a blast, I wouldn't be paying for it. You see that? Threw the ball right there to my wife, who I believe goes in for the score. And it was just really, really rough game when people are playing Huttball and they're not playing Huttball to win. They're playing Huttball to get kills. I know that part right there, I got a little loud, so I apologize if you hear it. I'm going to try to adjust the sound so that it cuts the background sound, because like I said, we were doing live, and we both were getting a little frustrated. But my wife did score. You see, we got a point. It's good on her. And I think I go in for the next two. But if you look, nobody is getting ahead of us. Nobody is even trying. You know, I would honestly, I'm not a fan of leaving matches, although I have done it. I understand why. There's been people I don't like, and I will not play with them. And of course, I get in a match with them. Not like, oh, there's Republic or Imperial characters that I don't like, and just because they're really good, that's not what I mean. There's people on the Republic side that if I'm in a group with, I won't play with them. I'll be like, I'm quitting. I'm not gonna play with you. I don't like you. I don't like your playstyle. You irritate me. You make me mad. So I'm done. I'm not gonna play with you, and that's my right. I try to only do that during these big matches. I think I've quit out a 1 4-man match because I was with somebody I did not. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I was with 3 people that were in a match, a couple of matches that irritated me, that were like, oh, you need to learn to play, because I was playing I think I have Drexelhand's video on here where I ninja cap the pylon instead of running to the mid, and then I ninja cap it again because the other team, we almost lost, but because of my ninja capping, we win. But the whole time, they're trying to tell me what to do, how to play my character. And I hate that. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to tell you how to play your character. You're paying for your account. I'm not paying for it. I won't tell you how to play your character. I may make suggestions, or I may get mad if you're playing, if you're going to play a game like this, Huttball, play Huttball. If you want to do a kill match where you just go, you know what? Alderaan is great for that. Void Star is great for that. You want to just do damage and kill people, because those are things that help win the match. This one, it doesn't, because when you kill people, it sends them back to their end zone, which is where you're trying to go ultimately. So the more people you kill, the more times you kill them, the more people that are going to be in the end zone. So if you're trying to go to the end zone, they're going to be there to stop you when you get the ball, and that's what the game right here, this. You see this? All these people are just, nobody was going. I mean, why did all them people need to be there? Why didn't somebody go set up and get ready to score? So, of course, me and my wife, that's how we play. That's how we do. We do us. So, yeah, we go in here and, we get the job done. But anyways, enough of me ranting about that. About bad players. Because I don't play the best. I understand that, I am not the greatest player of this game. I'm just not. I get it. I accept it. But I try. And I try to play the game like it's supposed to be played. I'm not going to just sit there and try to get kills. If I'm a healer, I'm going to heal. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start throwing out heals, and doing all that stuff. Things to further the team so that we can win. At any rate, so, well, I guess that's it for this video. Remember, if you're playing Huttball is a team event. Play as a team. This has been a third time from 8-Bit Co-op, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.
Today's winners. Honor and recovery is theirs.
These teams are evenly matched. Let's hope somebody gets pulped real